Moving on, the Indian team will be leaving for Australia a little later this morning, and if Sourav Ganguly is to be believed, then this is the best possible team to go touring down under. The former captain will play in his 100th Test match on Boxing Day in Melbourne. A landmark, he says, he never thought possible when he was dropped from the team. Ganguly spoke with NDTV's Anjali Doshi on the eve of the team's departure.
100th Test, very special moment.
Yes, it is. I think for any cricketer, 100 tests and 300 one-days is very special. And I'm probably one of the lucky few to reach that.
You're trying not to think too much about it?
No, it's more of a satisfaction that you've played 100 test matches. For me, it's nothing else. It's another test match. But I'm happy that I've reached this milestone.
This year that's been a dream year for you was also coincided with a very good year for Indian cricket in general. What do you see? I mean, when you go to Australia, you were captain there last time that they went.
It's going to be a tough series, but they are without Vaughan and McGrath, who I think were huge contributors to their success, and I think those will be big boots to fill up. And for us to be successful, we'll have to bat well.
But do you also believe that this is probably our best chance maybe to go there and win Test series?
I think this is, if everybody stays fit, this is the best possible Indian team to go to Australia, provided we all stay fit or the bowlers stay fit, which is important. But all said and done, it's important to play well. It's not just the numbers or the names, it's the performances.
You also spoke about how that time away made you more determined and made you want to do even better, and also how the way that panned out was not something that, the way you were dropped and the sort of circumstances in which you were dropped. You said the manner in which it was done was not right.
Yeah, it wasn't. All that had happened in 2005, but that's past. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be performing for the team, which is important. I've had a good year. It's important to keep pushing.
But a very private spat, President top becoming public, so that's something that really upset you.
It's happened a lot last year. Happened many times last year, so that was not the first time in Zimbabwe. But that's the way it goes. You have different personalities. Personalities change. You just got to move on.
Coming back to this time, you went there last year as captain. Last series as captain when you went to Australia. This year, do you feel there's less pressure because you're not actually going to captain a side?
It's not the question of pressure. I'll have less things to do. As a captain, you have a lot of things to do. I've got more time for myself as a player, and that's what it is. Captaincy in any case is a hard job. It's probably a bit more harder in India. I think when you're not captain, you get a lot more time for yourself.
Yeah, Yunus Khan recently said that captaincy is life kharab kar deta hai.
Itna bhi kharab nahi hai. It's not that bad. I think he's reacted a bit too much to this situation. I think it's an honor, but you have to realize that with it comes a lot of other things which you have to fulfill as a captain.
Do you miss being captain?
No.
You're happy without the pressure.
Oh yeah.
When you were captain, of course, you had Kumble, who was such a great player that one can turn to, especially in circumstances where you're looking for that wicket, you're looking for something to happen and turn things around. How do you regard him as a captain now that he's...
Well, he's won his first series as captain. I'm sure he's going to captain till he's playing. I think the meeting which he had in Delhi, I'm not going to say what was in that meeting. I think that will help a lot for the players to do well and the team to do well. I think it was fantastic.